Do you ever look at a fresh weekly spread and feel like you're holding a brand new chance to reset, reflect, and just breathe? Because that's exactly how I feel every time I open my journal. In today's video, I'm setting up my June weekly spreads with a mix of soft pastels, juicy berries, and two kinds of touch tours to keep everything functional and, of course, beautiful. If you join me for the June monthly setup, you'll remember the soft berry tones and that jam jar cover page. So calming, right? Now let's flip through all the goodness, and here we are, the first weekly spread of June, where planning meets a little bit of creativity magic. Before any color hits the page, the magic starts with trimming. I gently cut out the extra paper to create the Dutch doors for all 4 weeks. Such a satisfying step, isn't it? Then, using precision knife, I carefully carve little patterns along the edges, strawberries and blueberries peeking through like tiny little secrets waiting to be discovered. To keep things cohesive, I mirrored those same berry patterns on the other side of each Dutch door. It's a little extra effort, but it brings such a uniform and complete look to the entire weekly setup. And you know how much I love that kind of visual rhythm. Now onto the color, always my favorite part. For this first week, I started with a bold crimson red for the strawberries and deep, almost velvety blue for the blueberries. I wanted them to pop gently against the calm of the background. The layout itself is simple, 5 daily boxes on the left and 3 on the Dutch door side, a nice 8-day view to ease into June. Around them, I brought back the pastel blue and pink circles we've used throughout the theme. They soften everything and just tie the whole spread together. I hand lettered June in the top left corner using a mustard Crayola, a warm little sunbeam to open the week. And finally, the washi tapes, my favorite part of finishing any spread. I added that lovely beige grid tape and paired with mustard tones, and of course the solid pastel pink and blue. It's like framing a painting, and it instantly brings the entire page to life. Let me know in the comments if you're also obsessed with layering washi tapes like this. It's such a small touch, but the impact so worth it. As we move into week 2, you'll notice it's a soft reflection of the first, same layout, same colors, same delicate berry details. That's why instead of walking you through each element again, I thought I'd share something just as close to my heart. This week, while working on the spread, I was also finalizing a piece from Libas E Zari Eid collection, and honestly, so excited about how it turned out. It's a 4-piece outfit in black and red, a net gown with rich ombre effect fading from deep black at the top into a bold red at the bottom. I added a solid 3-inch black border around the flare to ground the entire look. The gown has delicate 3D embellished flowers around the chest, soft, romantic, and very detailed. And I stitched thin strips of golden water droplet shaped stones all around the flare, on the sleeves, and lining the neckline of the inner shirt. Each piece was placed by hand, and you know how much I enjoy the slow beauty of that process. The outfit comes with a fitted trouser, and the dupatta carries that same black to red gradient with those gold stones sprayed all over like scattered stars in the twilight sky. Designing this piece felt like journaling on fabric, throughout detailed and full of emotion. I can't wait to share more from the Eid collection on Libas E Zari Instagram. So if you're into custom festive wear, go take a look, and it's truly crafted with love and style with grace. Designing that Eid dress really filled me with creative energy, and now I'm channeling that same flow right back into my journal. I've just wrapped up my week 2, and now we're dividing into week 3 and 4, and this time I decided to work on both spreads side by side. They follow the same design rhythm we've already set: soft berry doodles, pastel circles, and the cozy color palette. But here's the fun part: the touch doors are horizontal this time, which means they flip up instead of out, and that reveals more of the spread beneath, adding this interactive element that I absolutely love. Both of these weeks include 7 days, 5 full boxes on the main page, and the last two tucked onto the Dutch door. It's a neat little way to fit everything in while keeping the design honestly, breathable. Weekly spreads like these are just such a lifesaver, especially for all the girls out there juggling school, work, home, side hustles, or just trying to stay mentally present in their everyday routines. When your week is laid out clearly in front of you with a little color and charm, it becomes easier to plan. You know when to pause, when to push, and when to give yourself a break. Plus, journaling weekly, especially with flexible formats like Dutch Door, lets you see the bigger picture without feeling overwhelmed. You stay grounded in the now and still prepared for what's next. So, whether you're using these layouts to track tasks, emotions, appointments, or just to carve out a space that's yours, trust me, they really do help you breathe better through busy days. And that's a wrap on all my June spreads. From the berry-filled monthly setup to the cozy weekly touch doors, each page is truly making me feel like a little piece of joy. If you found inspiration here, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. I upload every Monday at 6 p.m. so mark your journals. And hey, I'd love to see what your June setup looks like. Tag me on Instagram or comment below with your theme. Until next time, keep creating, keep planning, and stay gentle with yourself.